Denis Arndt, a life of dedication, talent, and lasting legacy. The entertainment world had said goodbye to a respected actor whose career quickly spanned decades across the theater, television, and film. Denis Arndt was known not only for his remarkable acting abilities but also for his professionalism, kindness, and dedication to the craft. While he never sought the spotlight in the way many Hollywood celebrities did, his work left a lasting impression on audience, fellow actors, and directors alike. His passing marks the end of a remarkable journey that included military service, years of stage performance, accumulated television appearances, and unforgettable film roles. Denis Arndt's life served as an inspiring example of perseverance, humility, and artistic excellence. Early life. Denis Arndt was born in the United States and grew up during a period of tremendous social and cultural challenge. From an early age, he developed a strong work ethic and a sense of responsibility. Although acting eventually became his life's passion, his past path was one of service to his country. Before entering the entertainment industry, Arndt served as a helicopter pilot in the U.S. Army during the Vietnam War. His military experience shaped his character, teaching him discipline, courage, and leadership. These technical qualities remained him throughout his acting career and earned him the respect of everyone who worked alongside him. A new beginnings in acting. After completing his military service, Denis Arndt discovered a passion for acting. Instead of pursuing fame immediately, he spent years learning and performing his craft. He joined regional theater productions and eventually became associated with the Odeon Shakespeare Festival, one of America's most respected theater organizations. His performance on stage demonstrated a remarkable emotional depth and versatility. Whether portraying Shakespearean heroes, dramatic characters, or comedic personalities, Arndt approached every role with commitment. The thread became the foundation upon which he built a long and respected acting career. Building a career in television. As his reputation grew, Denis Arndt began appearing on television. Over the years, he made guest appearances in numerous popular series, showcasing his ability to adapt to many different genres. His television work included crime dramas, legal series, family dramas, and mystery programs. Directors appreciated his professionalism, while audience recognized him as one of the whose family focus, capable to making every chapter believable. Although many of his television roles were supporting characters, Arndt consistently elevated every production through his thoughtful performance. Success in film. Denis Arndt also established himself in family film. One of his best-known performances came in the 1992 erotic thriller Basic Instinct. In the film, he portrayed Lieutenant Phil Alcott, a detective investigating a complex murder case. Working alongside stars such as Michael Douglas and Sharon Stone, Arndt delivered a composed and convincing performance that contributed significantly to the film's success. Although Basic Instinct became one of Hollywood's biggest hits of the early 1990s, Denis Arndt never allowed success to change his humble personality. He continued accepting meaningful roles based on artistic value rather than celebrity status. Love for theater. Despite success on television and in Hollywood films, Denis Arndt always remained devoted to live theater. Many actors eventually leave the stage after finding success in movies, but Arndt believed theater offered a unique connection between performer and audience. He returned repeatedly to stage productions, earning admiration from critics and theater lovers alike. His ability to perform demanding classical roles demonstrated his extraordinary range as an actor. Broadway recognition. One of the defining moments of Denis Arndt's career came later in life when he started in the Broadway production Heisenberg. His performance opposite Mary Louise Parker received widespread praise from theater critics. Arndt portrayed an older man whose unexpected relationship transformed both characters' lives. The emotional honesty of his performance earned him a nomination for the Tony Award for the Best Actor in the Play. Receiving such prestigious recognition late in his career proved that dedication and perseverance can lead to extraordinary achievement regardless of age. Acting style. Denis Arndt was admired for his natural acting style. Rather than relying on exaggerated emotions, he brought subtlety, intelligence, and realism to every role. His military background contributed to the quiet confidence that became one of his trademarks on screen. Whether playing law enforcement officers, judges, military figures, or ordinary citizens, Arndt made every chapter feel authentic. Younger actors often praised his generosity and willingness to share knowledge gained through decades to experience. Personal character. Away from cameras, Denis Arndt was known as a private individual who valued family, friendship, and integrity. He rarely sought media attention or celebrity culture. Instead, he focused on improving his performance and supporting fellow artists. Friends described him as thoughtful, kind, patient, and deeply professional. Directors appreciated his preparations, while cast members admired his calm presence during stressful productions. His humility remains one of his greatest strengths. Influence on younger performers throughout his career, Denis Arndt inspired many aspiring actors. His journey demonstrated that success doesn't always happen quickly. Rather than outcoming discovered by setbacks, he continued working consistently and improving his skills. Young performers learned valuable lessons from his example. Dedication is more important than fame. Experience strengthens artistic ability. Respect for colleges creates lasting relationship. Every role deserves commitment. These principles help define his remarkable career. His final years. Even during the later years of his life, Denis Arndt remained passionate about acting. He continued participating in performances, interviews, and artistic projects whenever opportunities arose. Audience appreciated seeing an experienced performer whose enthusiasm never faded. His later work reflected decades on accumulated wisdom, making every appearance especially meaningful. Denis Arndt passing away in 2025 at the age of 86. His death saddened family members, friends, colleagues, and countless fans who admired his decades of work in theater, television, and film. Tributes quickly appeared from actors, directors, theater organizations, and audience celebrating not only his artistic achievement but also his kindness and professionalism. Many remembered him as an actor who quietly applauded every production he joined. Rather than focusing only on award or fame, those earning Arndt emphasized his integrity, generosity, and lifelong dedication to storytelling. Remembering his legacy, the true measure of an actor lies not only in hours but in the lasting impact on their performance. Denis Arndt leaves behind an impressive legacy that spans military service, classical theater, Broadway, television, and Hollywood films. His performances continue to entertain audience throughout streaming services, televisions, reruns, and stage memories shared by theater lovers. Future generations of actors can look to his career as an example to perseverance, professionalism, and artistic excellence. Conclusion: Denis Arndt lived a life defined by courage, discipline, and creativity. From serving his country as a Vietnam War helicopter pilot to acting on Broadway and appearing in memorable Hollywood films, his journey was extraordinary. He proved that genuine talent, humility, and dedication can build a lasting legacy even without constant celebrity attention. His work touched audience actors generations, while his character earned admiration from everyone fortunate enough to know him. Although Denis Arndt is no longer with us, his performance remains a lasting tribute to his remarkable life. Every stage production, television appearance, and film role continues to remind audience of an actor who approached every opportunity with honesty, skill, and grace. His memory will live on through the countless histories he helped bring to life, inspiring actors and entertaining audience for many years to come. Rest in peace, Denis Arndt. Your contributions to this performing art will never be forgotten.